Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Junior Girls Cast of Finals Volleyball. My name is Jacob Ewing, joining us alongside my co-commentator Ndss. We joined you a bit into this game as we had a few technical difficulties, but we're up and going now. And well, Rias, Napanee up by 4 to start the first set.
Oh yeah, this could absolutely be anybody's game so far, Jacob. We are just 14 points of volleyball into this game, 9-5. Here comes Napanee now with the serve. Napanee, big serve, handled well by Frontenac. Frontenac, actually, they'll be forced to send over a free ball. Frontenac sends over the free. Napanee looking to capitalize on it. Big set to the outside and a massive spike. That one sails just out of bounds. That'll be a Frontenac point. 9-6 now, and Napanee still maintaining the lead.
So going into this one, the Hawks going 11-1 in their regular season. Absolutely dominant and beat this Frontenac team earlier in the season as well. We'll see a timeout called as, pardon me, I believe. That's going to be a point awarded to Napanee there, Rias. Perhaps maybe taking too long, or maybe a decision was made by the ref, and that one goes the Napanee way, so Napanee will take a point out. That's a 10-5 game now. You know, they'll wait to serve. For Ricard. Ricard sends it over. Kept up in the backcourt of Frontenac. Now they'll send over a free ball. Can Napanee take advantage of this? The setter sets a close side. The spike is over and picks the area. The Hawks are on a bit of a roll. This game was 6-5, and now it's 11-5.
Hawks showing that they know how to beat this Frontenac team. They did beat them earlier on in the season, Jacob. That was a 3-0 victory for the Hawks when they met up very early in this CASA season. A timeout taken now. Frontenac looking to draw some new stuff up, looking to find a way to stop this massive Napanee offense that we've been seeing all game long so far. Yeah,
Napanee came out pretty fast, pretty early, going up to a quick 6 points. And then, well, Frontenac did battle back, but they did make it a close game, making it 6-5. But then Napanee having another pull away and now making it 11-5. So 6 points separate the two. Timeout called by Frontenac here. So their coaches just trying to get the girls in settled early, you know, maybe a bit of nerves coming in, but just, I mean, it's still really early into this game. So maybe the nerves still settling in, just trying to get the girls calmed down and back on the court. And, well, you know how important this first set is, Rice.
Yeah, I think you're right about those nerves there, Jacob. This is a massive stage. I don't think either of these teams have played on a stage this big before. Here in the St. Lawrence Dome, we've got two sides, both sides of the stadium, packed fairly full with fans. Lots of representation from both Napanee and Frontenac here, looking to cheer on their teams.
I see a lot of Napanee fans, though, Rice. These girls are enthusiastic. They set up signs before the game, and they're coming out to support their junior girls volleyball team. So here we go. We'll get this game back underway here in the first set as we'll have number 13, Lupton, to the service line. And she'll send that one over, and here we go. Kept up by Frontenac. Can they get it over? It's going to be close to the net. They try to send it over. It's not good enough. The set was just not there. It was a close enough distance from the net, Rias, to confuse the setter to either just put it over herself or try to set it.
That's right, Jacob. Serving it up once again. There's number 13, Sadie. Sadie Lupton now, taking her time with it. Looking for the spot where she wants to put it. Sends over a serve. That one just clips the top of the net. Handled surprisingly well by Frontenac. That was a crazy up. Frontenac sends over the free ball. Napanee looking to capitalize, finds a spike, but Frontenac shuts it right down.
Yeah, Leah Convert there, ready to block that one. She cuts the lead in half, 12-6 now, going the Napanee way. As both these teams still settling in, and that's a huge bit of momentum going the Frontenac way after a huge block like that. Send over a free ball. Ooh, bit of a miscommunication there. The setter sets it up, and they'll send over. Ooh, just can't get enough on it. They look to go for the tip there, and that was Leah Cavert who just fans on that one, and so that one will go the way of the Golden Hawks, 13-6 here. It's Napanee, the favorites, coming in with almost a flawless season. Paul will send this one over. Handled, oh, pardon me, the backcourt looked to have it there, but the hand of Searson just tipped that one backwards. A miscommunication. Another one for the Falcons. That point also goes the way of the Golden Hawks.
Here comes Finley. Finley Paul with the serve once again for the Hawks. She takes her time with it, looking for the spot. Sends over a nice serve. Frontenac struggling to handle it once again. They'll be forced to send over a free ball. Napanee now looking to capitalize on it. A big set to the middle, and a monster spike sends that one straight into the Frontenac floor.
And another monstrous play from the Golden Hawks, almost up by 10. here in the first set. That was Kelsey who sends that one over. We'll go back to Paul at the service line. Paul sends over that one. It's a nice serve, handled by the backcourt though. Frontenac going to just probably put something over. It's going to be another free ball, though. They can't seem to be getting their spikes going here early. Set, far side, sends it down! Kelsey gets that one to go.
This Napanee offense has been incredible so far, Jacob. We're seeing spike after spike after spike. So far, it looks like it's been too much for Frontenac to handle. As here we go. Serving it up once again. That's number 5, Finley. Sends it over. Frontenac does manage to pop it right back over, but it is a free ball for Napanee, which sets another massive middle spike, and that one can't be handled by Frontenac. Napanee is extending the lead. 11-point lead now for Napanee, 17-6.
Yeah, that was Balance Hinch there, using her height to send over that quick set and then just absolutely pounds it down. And now an 11-point lead. That one sent to the net. Frontenac take a sigh of relief here. They needed some sort of point going their way as Napanee was on a bit of a run, and they will find it right there. So down by 10. Napanee looking to try to close this first set out as they're 8 points away. And so here we go. We'll leave a Cavert up to the service line. Cavert will send that one over. It's a good set. Oh, great up, though, by Napanee. The set, close side, not good. Great block, and it's kept up by Frontenac. They'll try to set up their own. They'll send that one over. It's just light. Great diving effort, though, by the Golden Hawks, and they'll send over a free ball. Here's an opportunity for the Falcons. They'll set it close. It's up. Blocked. They can't handle it. The Golden Hawks grab that point off of a crucial block.
Goodness me, Jacob. That was Vienna Balance Hinch at the front with that monster block. Her height has been phenomenal for the Hawks so far. She's been sending over spike after spike, stopping hit after hit from Frontenac. As here we go, we're back into the action. Frontenac setting up an offensive play, but it is blocked by Napanee. Frontenac now forced to send over a free ball. Napanee, they'll be forced to send over a free ball of their own. As here comes Frontenac looking to create a play. That one just gets popped over with a little tip of the net. Napanee struggling to handle it, and it will hit Napanee floor.
It's a big point for Frontenac right there. They haven't really had a lot of rallies where they've been able to get the big finisher and get the point. So having something like that where they are able to find that big point, that's huge for them. Maybe a bit of momentum. They can start getting their way as they're down by 10 right now. And so we'll await the serve as Searson will send that one over. Kept up in the backcourt of Napanee. High up, serve, set, bounces around the net. The play call goes the Falcons' way as they're going to call that one in off the block as it just rolled the net for a little bit and then just dies down right at the Napanee sideline. Searson will go back to the service line. 18-9 now. Frontenac sends that one over, kept up by the backcourt of Napanee. Napanee can try something to sit at far side. The hit is up and it's blocked! Audrey Moore denies that one. Falcons get to double digits the first time this game.
What a monstrous play we just witnessed, Jacob. But now stepping up to serve for the Falcons. That is Harlow Searson. Harlow sends over a nice serve. Napanee receives it well. They'll send over a free, or pardon me, they'll push it all the way to the back corner, but that one gets pushed just a little bit too far, and it does sail right out of bounds. So serving it up once again, that will be Harlow. As here comes Harlow, looking for another great serve. And there it is. Napanee struggles a little bit to return it. They'll have to send over a free ball. Frontenac now looking to set up a play, looking for a tip at the net, but they can't push it all the way over. They will be forced to send over a free ball as here comes Napanee with an attack. A monster hit can't be handled by Frontenac.
And that was a monster hit again by Abby Kelsey on that left side. And the Golden Hawks are 1 point away from reaching 20 and 6 points away from taking the first set. That one, oh, just so powerful over the net. The Falcons can't handle it. Golden Hawks reach 20, 5 points away from taking set number 1. And the Golden Hawks bench is loving it. What can the Falcons do here? They're facing such a talented team in the Golden Hawks. And they're streaming to struggle on some of these hard-hitting plays. So Kelsey will send this one in. Another great serve. Great hit by the backcourt, though. The set blocked off the hit from Moore. Goes right back down. And the height of the Golden Hawks, and especially Balance Hinch, has came up big.
Serving it up once again, that is Abby Kelsey. We've seen a phenomenal jump serve from her so far, and she sends over yet another one. Frontenac, a bit of trouble handling it. They'll send over a free ball. Napanee having a little bit of trouble of it with their own. However, they recover with a monster hit. And that one, perhaps a miscommunication. That one sails just over the fingertips of the Napanee outside, and it will hit Napanee floor. So we will see a Frontenac point. Frontenac trailing by 9 points here. 21-12 for the Hawks, as here comes Frontenac. Frontenac sends over a nice serve. Napanee, no trouble handling it this time. Napanee, a monster hit on the outside. That is number 9, Vienna Balance-Hinch. We've seen her on these awesome offensive plays all set long, and she does it yet again, as it is her now who steps up to serve for the Hawks. As here she goes. Sends over a jump serve. Frontenac, a little trouble handling it. They'll have to send over a free ball. Napanee having a little trouble of their own, and we will see a net touch from the Napanee setter. Unfortunate mishap on their part, and we will see another Frontenac point. Frontenac still trailing by 9 points. So here we go. Serving up for Frontenac, that's number 5, Corey Connors. Here comes Corey now. Sending over a good serve. Napanee handles it with ease. They look for a spike in the middle, and they will send it over. Frontenac, though, handling it with no trouble. They'll send the ball right back over Napanee way. Napanee now looking to set up a hit on the outside, and a monster jam can't be stopped by the Frontenac block.
Lupton able to get that one down, and 2 points away are the Golden Hawks from taking set number 1. We'll see another substitution, and that'll be the introduction of Addison Hudkins into this game. So the Golden Hawks 2 points away from taking set number 1 here in the junior girls volleyball final. She'll send that one over. Oh, it's a hard-hitting one. Great volley, though, by the backcourt of Frontenac. The spike is there. Great dig by number 2 of the Golden Hawks. Another one from Lupton. It's there. It goes down. That is back-to-back absolute phenomenal spikes by Sadie Lupton. She's feeling herself tonight. And that right there brings us to set point. The Golden Hawks 1 away from taking this first set in a crucial cast of finals. They'll send one over hard. Oh, not enough power on it, but it's still kept up. Luckily, this one over a free ball. Here comes Napanee. Can to take advantage of this. The set, the spike, far side. Lupton gets it! And the Napanee Golden Hawks take set number 1. A phenomenal set by them, and that has got to feel good for Napanee.
What a phenomenal way to end that set by Napanee there, Jacob. Perfect receive, perfect set, perfect spike, finding the big open spot on the Frontenac side. Napanee, all the momentum going into set 2. They just won that set by, what was it, 12 points, Jacob?
Yeah, about so. 12 points, and especially they got a lot of their points from their big hitters. Abby Kelsey, Vienna Balance-Hinch, and Sadie Lupton doing absolute work there in the front court. They got those huge points when they needed it most. If you're Frontenac, you got to regroup here. That set was definitely so favored in the Napanee way. They got these runs that last about 8 points at a time. If you're Frontenac, you can see them in the huddle around really tight, just really trying to figure things out as a team. How they're going to beat this fast-paced, hard-hitting Napanee team. Well, because now they're down by 1. You do got a little bit of breathing room, but if as soon as they win another set, you're on match point, and well, you're up against the wall.
I think for Frontenac, coming into the second set, Jacob, it's going to be all about the front court. Napanee had monster hit after monster hit, just setting up attack after attack, and there was a lot more free balls coming from Frontenac's side. Frontenac, they'll need to try and set up some offense to, reciprocate against Napanee if they have a chance of winning this second set here. Both teams getting in some final words. We've got just 2.5 minutes now until we get underway with our second set.
So both these teams will take this timeout, and we'll get resumed back into this one in just a few moments. We had a few technical difficulties at the first beginning of that set, but we're all back in, and we'll get the rest of this volleyball game definitely on the live stream for you as Napanee feeling themselves here. And they'll look to continue that. As he said, Frontenac did drop 3 games in the regular season, went 9-3, but Napanee going 11-1, only dropping 1 series the whole entire year long. And both these teams will wrap things up, and we'll get this going right away as both these two teams will hit the court.
It will be Frontenac serving up first. Stepping it up to serve for Frontenac, that is Michaela Parker. Michaela, an excellent serve, but it is handled well by Napanee. They send over a soft spike, but that one does hit floor. Pardon me. Looks like that spike must have gone just outside the antenna. That point will go Frontenac way. Frontenac starting things off well. They've got a 1-0 lead against Napanee now. As here comes Frontenac once again. It is Michaela once again. Michaela sends over a tough serve. Napanee with an excellent dig. They'll send that right back Frontenac's way. And Frontenac, some great recovery off of that dig, but unfortunately just slipped right into the net, and there will be a net touch called against Frontenac.
And so we'll start this set off 1-1 as both these teams great efforts to get those points as Napanee will send that one over. Handled by the backcourt of the Falcons, and they'll try to get something else setting up here to the left side. The spike, not there, blocked. Going around the call at the Napanee way on the 2-touch, I believe. That one.
I believe that's on the 4-touch, Jacob. Looks like that ball never actually cleared it. Looks like it went right into the front of the net and back Frontenac's way. A tough serve from Napanee leads to Frontenac just sending that one right out of bounds. As stepping up to serve once again for Napanee, that is number 2, Abby Kelsey. She's been phenomenal so far here tonight. Abby Kelsey, that serve, unfortunately, I think I jinxed you, Abby. That one sails just out of bounds.
And so Frontenac looking much more comfortable here in this second set than they did at the beginning of the first. She'll also send this one over. That's number 5, Corey Connors. Handled by the backcourt of Napanee, though. Napanee, no, their libero's going to send one over back deep into the Frontenac territory. Let's see if they can handle this and get something going here. The set, far side, gets down! As Leah Covert with the jam goes the Napanee way. Not sure what the call is on that one. Potentially a net touch there. I missed it there, Arias, but nonetheless, it will go the Napanee way, and Napanee's not going to deny that one. They're going to take that one and say thank you very much in a 3-2 Napanee game here. They'll send that one over. Handled by the backcourt of Frontenac. Frontenac going to try to send something over. A spike down, and that one will be good. The ref will point the way of the Falcons there, and that will make it a 3-3 tile tied up. And so we'll go back the way of Frontenac. Both these teams just trading points back and forth. So the Falcons will send this one over. That was a bit of a light one there. Diving effort there by the backcourt of the Golden Hawks keeps that one up. Here comes Frontenac. Quick set. Spike. It's high. Was it tipped? There's no tip. That one goes the Napanee way. They take the lead 4-3. And so that one will be a Napanee serve.
As here comes Napanee serving it up for the Hawks. That is Kaya Weiss. Kaya, an excellent serve. Can't be handled by Frontenac. We'll see another Napanee point. Napanee is starting to extend the lead a little bit here now. Looks like we've got a 5-3 game here. Yeah, 5-3 Napanee way. As here comes Kaya Weiss once again. Kaya looking to repeat that awesome serve from last time, and she does, but it is handled well by Frontenac, who sends over a massive spike, dug well by Napanee. Napanee sending over a spike of their own, and it can't be handled. That is a monstrous hit from Sadie Lupton.
Sadie Lupton's been phenomenal all night long. You hear her teammates chanting her name on the bench. She's got her own custom chant. I've got to be saying something. So We'll go back to the Napanee way. They'll send one over. Hit over the backcourt of the Falcons, though. The Falcons going to get the set up. Can they save this over? It's tight towards the net, and that one just goes a bit out of bounds. Napanee starting to pull away here and make it a 4-point lead, now 7-3. Napanee just looks more settled in. The front court of Frontenac just came to get those solid hits that are just so crucial in a finals game like this. And now they're potentially on their way to losing set number 2, but they still have tons of time in here in set number 2 to try to turn things around. They'll send this one over. Handled easily by the backcourt of Napanee with the free ball. Can they take advantage of this? Lupton sends that one over. Can't be dunked by Mark. That point goes the Napanee way. It's 8-3 now in a game that was tied 3 apiece. Last 5 points, swinging the Golden Hawks way. And they'll take back to the service line as this will go back to Weiss, who's been phenomenal tonight from the service line. She'll send that one over. Mark tries to dive for that one. Reyes, ACE, that one is an ace.
What a phenomenal serve from Kyle Weiss. We have seen good play after good play from these Hawks. We've seen spike after spike from Sadie, good serve after good serve from Weiss. As Kyle Weiss now sends over another phenomenal serve. Frontenac does manage to get a handle on it, and they'll attempt to send over a free ball, but unfortunately, that one sails just out the back of the court. We'll see another Napanee point. It seems like, Jacob, everything is going wrong for Frontenac right now. As stepping up to serve once again for Napanee, it's Kyle Weiss. She's been phenomenal at the service line so far.
Yeah, this is what we saw last set, Rise. The tie game, and then all of a sudden, Napanee just seems to pull away. That one's going to get launched way wide, and that will go the Frontenac way. So that's something what we saw last game. It was Napanee, close game, and then Napanee just pulls away all of a sudden. They get some really good, they get their hits going really good. And so now, Frontenac get the last point, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this as they'll send this one over. Handled easily by the backcourt of Napanee. The setter gets there in time. They'll send over a spike. That one can be handled easily. The backcourt, though, can't get there. The dig was just not good. It had a little bit of front spin on it. So when she went for the dig, it bounced up and backwards, and they can't get there. Still a 7-point game, and Napanee take a breather, settle into this game. This is Lupton, I believe. Lupton sends that one over right into the face of the Frontenac backcourt. Had so much pace on it. Covert couldn't get there. And a TO is called, Rice. 8 points separate the two.
Napanee is loving this set so far. A massive 8-point lead, like you said, Jacob. We heard those T-O-T-O chants from the bench when Frontenac called that timeout. The player of the set, I believe, so far has been Sadie Lupton, Jacob. Big swing after big swing in the front court, and we just saw that phenomenal jump serve from her, which she'll likely continue after this timeout here.
Right, so I wouldn't even say Sadie Lupton as a player of the set. I'd say she's the player of the game so far. Her first set was also phenomenal. She just got so much power in her hits, and her serve is just amazing. We just saw her right there. Her last one, she just nailed one of the Frontenac backcourts in the face. That's how fast that spike was going. And, well, that's something Frontenac's going to figure out here, how they're going to handle those fast hits, how they're going to be ready to be able to get to those balls in time. They got to figure it out, and, well, they got to figure it out now as they're down by 8 in a critical second set, which if they lose here, they'll be on game point, which you do not want, especially the CASA Finals.
You're darn right, Jacob. Serving it up once again for the Hawks, that is Sadie Lupton. As we just saw her phenomenal jump serve right before the timeout. As here we go once again. Sadie Lupton now. She's taking her time with it. Sets up a good jump serve. That one, unfortunately, goes straight into the net. I think I'm jinxing all these Napanee servers here, Jacob. Every time I say something good about a serve, that one, it goes into the net or it goes out of bounds. But that one will go Frontenac way.
A potential timeout to call the ice there. And ice Sadie Lupton from her serving routine. That one's going to be sent over right front, like just over top of the net. Can someone get there? A diving effort by the Golden Hawks get it. They'll send her a free ball. Can Frontenac take advantage of this to go far side? The hit is over, and it's down in time. Frontenac able to produce a good hit there, and the point. As this one, the lead gets cut in half.
Looks like that was number 26, Kiana McKee, pardon me, with the monstrous hit for Frontenac. As serving it up now, that is Leah Covert. Leah now sends over a strong serve, but it is handled by Napanee. They are forced to send over a free ball. Frontenac looking to set something up now. setting up another attack on the outside. That one, bit of a softer hit. Napanee does manage to get it up, but they will be forced to launch over a long free ball. The fans are loving that one, as here comes Frontenac, sending over a free ball of their own. Napanee, a chance to attack now. Monster hit, Frontenac gets their hands on it in the front court. Napanee won't let go of this point, though. As here we go, back and forth, back and forth. Here comes Napanee. They'll send over a small volley. Frontenac, they're forced to send over a free ball, as here we go now. Napanee, a chance to set over another offensive play. That one handled easily by Frontenac. Frontenac looking to set or dump off that play. Quite the rally we've got here, Jacob, and finally something is called. Looks like we've got a two-touch on the Napanee setter.
What a phenomenal rally there by these two teams. Even though Frontenac got the point, though, I feel like the composure of the Golden Hawks there, when that ball went launching even to their bench, they still got there in time and kept it up. It was phenomenal until they got that two-touch, goes the Frontenac way, they sent over that serve. Golden Hawks, they'll have an opportunity to respond, and they do. A monstrous hit by the front court of the Golden Hawks gets them that point. They'll say, well, you may have won that one last rally, but we'll just get the point right back. Tied up 13-7, separating the two, 6 points. And we'll see, going back to the service line, it'll be number 5, Paul. Paul sends it over, handled kind of awkwardly there by the Falcons backcourt. They'll send over a free ball. Can Napanee take advantage of this? To the center, it's nice and tight though, and she plays it far! A phenomenal strategy there by Napanee. The hitter in the front court, sees that the backcourt's pushed up, and just picks her spot.
Jacob, it looks like this this Napanee front court has recognized that Frontenac tends to pull forward a bit when they're attacking, and they're sending all these attacks to the far back side of the Frontenac court and just capitalizing on that opportunity. As here we go, we do see a Frontenac point. 14-8 now in Napanee favor, as stepping up to serve now for Frontenac. I believe that is Harlow Surs and Harlow. A good serve, Napanee has trouble handling it, and nobody's there. Little miscommunication on Napanee's part. Possibly had an opportunity to launch over a long free ball, but nobody got to the spot in time. As here we go, Harlow serving up once again for the Falcons. Here comes Harlow. A good serve. It is handled well by Napanee. They send it a little too goodness. Frontenac capitalizes on that far receive and sends a monster spike, but it is dug very well by Napanee. As here we go, Frontenac now sending over a free ball. Napanee forced to send over a free ball of their own, but we see yet another miscommunication. Frontenac fans are loving it. They're feeling some momentum swinging their way now. They're only down by 4 points, Jacob.
This could be something that the Falcons can take advantage of. Back-to-back miscommunications going the Golden Hawks' way. And unfortunately, they send that next serve right into the net, which gets the point for the Golden Hawks. But as I was saying, this could be something Frontenac can take advantage of. Back-to-back miscommunications. And maybe Napanee feeling a bit weird, but they look good because they just got another point, and it's a 6-point game, 16-10.
Yeah. Looks like that one was just out of bounds. Looked like it just skimmed against the antenna there, Jacob. You can see the lineswoman just frantically waving the flag to let the official know. As here we go, Frontenac sends over a free ball off the Napanee serve. Napanee looking to set up an attack in the middle. We'll see a call. Looked like there was a couple things going on there. Napanee did run into the net, so we will see another Frontenac point. 16-11 now for the Falcons. They are keeping it within 5 points. As here we go, stepping up to serve for the Falcons, that is Michaela Parker. As here comes Parker now, taking her time. Sends over a powerful serve. Napanee, though, handles that one with ease. And they say, oh, goodness me, monster spike, monster receive, and it's back on the Napanee end. Napanee sends over a tip. Frontenac manages to handle it. Hustle play after hustle play here, Jacob. Frontenac sends over a spike. That one goes just long. That is unfortunate. Frontenac had a couple of massive recoveries on that play. It's tough. Went Napanee way.
Michaela Parker had back-to-back phenomenal digs on that play to keep that ball up. Unfortunately, they can't grab the point. That serve from the Golden Hawks goes right into the net, so we'll go back to the Frontenac way in a 17-12 game. Only 5 points still separating the two. They're keeping up with the powerhouse of Napanee. Napanee got a really fast lead really early on, and well, Frontenac's done a good job recovering here. They're only within 5. Kept it by the backcourt of Napanee. Napanee will send that one over with a nice spike. And unfortunately, the backcourt of Frontenac did try to do the diving effort, just couldn't get there in time. And so Napanee will grab that point and are 7 points away from taking set number 2 and putting them on set point, which will not be good for the Falcons. That one sent over. Handled hard by the backcourt, though, and right out of bounds. Frontenac's got to figure something out.
The Napanee players loving that mishap, as you saw Sadie Lupton showing a little emotion, showing a celebration after that one. As here we go, Frontenac, an excellent dig off the serve, but they are forced to send over a free ball. Napanee handles it well. An opportunity to set up some offense in the middle. A monster spike finds the open spot. Just like I was saying earlier, Jacob, it looks like they've noticed that Frontenac tends to step forward maybe a touch too far on the Napanee attacks, and they're taking advantage of that open space in the back.
We see a timeout called from Frontenac. That's their 3rd of the game so far, and Napanee has called 0 timeouts at all in this game. Frontenac down by 8 moments ago. It was only 5. And well, if they're going to want to, listen, this second set is so crucially important to them. They're down by 1 set already. If they win this, if Napanee wins this, they'll go down 2 sets to nothing, which will not be good for the Falcons. They need to figure something out here in this timeout. If they can somehow figure something out in this timeout and somehow make this happen, make something happen, get a little clap. Thank you. Thanks for the shout out. But as I was saying, if Frontenac can figure something out here, they're down by 8. The Golden Hawks are 5 points away from taking this second set. And if they take it, well, it's going to be, Frontec's going to be some type of miracle here to make a comeback if Napanee's able to get this second set. Napanee's look so dominant. This has been timeout number 3 from Frontenac. 3rd time's the charm. Can they make something happen after this one? It will be a Napanee serve. As will be number 9 coming to the service line. She'll send that one over. Handled by the backcourt there by Mark. Tipped back over. An opportunity here for Frontenac to take advantage. They send her their own one, but that one is just hit high. Napanee able to grab the point. It's a 9 points separate the two. Napanee not feeling iced at all after the timeout. Kept up in the backcourt of Frontenac now. The close side hit is there. And the up is there, but it's not enough. The spinning ball sends it backwards. Frontenac able to grab that point.
Perhaps a glimmer of hope for Frontenac here, Jacob. They are still down by 8 points. However, they do still have time to make it up, as here we go. Frontenac serving up for the Falcons. That is number 14, Audrey Moore. Audrey now taking her time with the serve. Looking for the open spot on the Napanee side. Audrey sends over a good serve, handled easily by Napanee. The Napanee setter stumbled just into the net there, so we will see a point go Frontenac way.
Yeah, that one was just so unfortunate for Napanee. It looked good. Even the final hit was phenomenal, but that one was called back due to the net touch on the Napanee setter. So here we go. Can Frontenac take advantage of this? They'll send over a great serve. Great receiver by the libero, and another miscommunication. As Napanee looked like that, the up was amazing. It was just sitting there, just for waiting for an opportunity to be hit up again. Not there. Hits the ground. Frontenac is within 6 points of Napanee now. And here they go. If Frontenac wants to go through it, they need to go through it right now. As Moore will come onto the service side. Audrey Moore sends over that one. It's a high one, and it's out of bounds. Napanee gets that point right back, and they're 3 points away from going 2-0 up in this game.
Substitution now, as stepping onto the floor for Napanee. That is number 6, Addison Hudgens, I believe. As here we go, a big Napanee serve. Frontenac does handle it well, looking for a set to the outside. Handled well by Napanee, as here comes Napanee, looking to send over a running spike of their own. That would have been a phenomenal play from Sadie Lupton, but that one unfortunately flies just into the net, and we will see a Frontenac point, as here comes Frontenac. Serving it up for the Falcons, that is number 20, Addie Pixley, as here comes Addie now. sends over a nice serve. That one is handled well by Napanee. As here we go, Napanee forced to send over a bit of a free ball, and here Frontenac looking to set up an attack in the middle. That one tipped up by the Napanee front court, but the back court can't handle it.
Another miscommunication coming through, Rias. The backcourt of Napanee between the libero and whoever was beside her just couldn't decide who wants to get that ball. Goes the Frontenac way. 5 points separating the two. They'll send over that one. Handled by the libero. It goes a bit off. Diving, playing into the stands. Keep that one up. Phenomenal play by the Golden Hawks. Frontenac trying to respond. Send over a quick one, but it goes right back the Falcons' way. They'll send over a free ball right to the out of bounds. Napanee grabs that pointer. 2 points away from putting themselves on a set point. The Golden Hawks have looked like the better team almost all of tonight, and who else but to step to the serving line other than Sadie Lupton, who's been phenomenal tonight. Lupton will send this one over, handled by the backcourt, who will go right back over to the Golden Hawks end. The set is over, right to the middle. It's over, tipped up though, so Frontenac will be able to receive that one easy. Set far side, the hit, it just doesn't get enough on it. Unfortunate for the Falcons as Covert just gets fingertips on it. And now the Golden Hawks are on set point. 24-17, one more point will do it. A sigh, a deep breath for Lupton, who tries to send over the winning serve. She'll send that one over, and it goes out of bounds. Good eye there from the right side of the Falcons, not to be tempted to go after that one. Still on set point is the heart of the Napanee Golden Hawks, and this one will go back the way of Frontenac as Covert steps into this one. Covert sends that one just over top of the net, handled by Napanee, and that one gets tipped right back over. Frontenac responding after being 1 point away from losing the second set. They still are 1 point away, but it's 24-19. 5 points separating the two.
Phenomenal play from Frontenac there, Jacob. They need a few more of those in a row to stay in here. They've got zero room for error. As here we go, another phenomenal serve from Frontenac, and Napanee can't handle it. They're now down by just 4 points, Jacob. This is incredible. We're witnessing a last-minute comeback before our very eyes as serving it up for the Falcons. That is Leah Covert, as Covert now sends over another good serve. Napanee handles this one. However, they are forced to send over a free ball. The Falcons struggling a bit with it themselves. They do send over another free ball. Everyone playing with some caution now. No wiggle room here for the Falcons. They need to be perfect. Oh my goodness, Napanee recovers from that dangerous miscommunication. The Falcons send over a spike, handled by Napanee, but not for long. The Falcons with another big point.
They are working hard for every single one of their last couple points. A 24-21 game. Another miscommunication there comes out for the Golden Hawks. Can Frontenac take advantage of this? They still need 3 more, though. They send over this one. A phenomenal serve. Hit right up in the air. Handled by Napanee, though. They'll send over a light one into the backcourt. Frontenac keeps that one up. An easy set, though, to the spike. And that one gets called the Napanee way. Off the 2-touch. The Falcons tried, almost made the unbelievable comeback happen. But unfortunately, the 2-touch come through, and that goes the Napanee way. A bit of a sigh of relief there for the Golden Hawks as they go on to set point rise. 2-0. What do you think Frontenac's got to do here being down on the game point?
Well, obviously they did something right there between that first and second set, Jacob, because they lost that one by just a handful of points. They've got to continue with that front court aggression, making those massive blocks, those massive spikes. That seems to be where Napanee is beating this Frontenac team so far. Yeah, but Jacob, what a brutal way to go down in that second set. A 2-touch after all those phenomenal plays is just really unfortunate.
All the momentum swung the Frontenac way there in those final points. But it was so unfortunate that that 2-touch came through. The Hawks gotta feel a bit less confident maybe than you would think being up 2-0 as Frontenac. Maybe those last 5 points were so important for the Falcons. they can make something happen here. The girls can see how well they played in those last 5 points and realize, guys, it's not impossible to come down when you're down 2-0 in sets. We can win these next 3 sets, and those 5 points have definitely proved it. Hopefully that sparks a bit of confidence in the girls.
Yeah, you're right, Jacob. You know, after that first set, it seemed like tonight was going to be all about Napanee, but that second set shows us, Jacob, that this Falcons team can compete right up there with this Hawks team. As here we go. We've got 1.5 minutes until this third set of CASA Finals volleyball action gets underway. Both teams huddling up. Some cheers coming from Frontenac's way, looking to keep that morale high. Looks like the Falcons are ready to go. Their 6 will take the floor. Just waiting on the Hawks now. The Hawks, they've still got 1 more minute to get some final notes in.
You'll have your section next game, I promise. Next game? Yeah. It's cool, bro. Okay. And here we go, a potential final set of the junior girls CASA Volleyball Championships right here. It comes down to these next 25 points. If Frontenac can pull through in this third set, we'll force 2 more. Pardon me, at least 1 more. But Napanee trying to end it right here. Here we go. Game point for the Napanee way. And we'll see a whistle. What's it going to be called on? I believe they're just going to force maybe a reserve, maybe? Not too sure what that was called. I believe the score is staying 0-0. So, let me restart. We're going to go back. There's game point. Going the Napanee way. It's 2-0 in sets. That one can't be handled by the backcourt. Goes down the Frontenac side. Napanee starting the way they want to start.
So here we go. First big point goes Napanee way. Serving it up for the Hawks, that is Abby Kelsey. She's been phenomenal from the service line as she sends over another great one. Frontenac does get a handle on it, but they will be forced to send over a free ball. Napanee now looking to create an attack. They send over a spike. That one whipped a little bit, but it's okay because Frontenac wasn't ready for it, and it goes straight into the Frontenac floor.
Yeah, maybe not all the power that Balance Hinch wanted on her hit, but luckily enough, that hit just seemed to find the exact spot she needed to go, so they'll take that one any day of the week. Frontenac going to send over a free ball. Can Napanee take advantage of this? They'll hit it up. The set is going to go far side. The hit is there by Lupton. Blocked, hit up. Can Frontenac get there? They can't. That one goes the Napanee way. Napanee up to a 3-0 start.
Sadie Lupton once again with a monstrous hit in the front row. Unfortunate serve there from Abby Kelsey. That one will still straight into the net. We will see a Frontenac point 3-1 now. Napanee favors serving it up for the Falcons. I believe that is number 28, Michaela Parker. As here we go. Michaela Parker now sends over a nice serve. Napanee does get a handle on it. Napanee, they'll be forced to send over a free ball. As here we go. Frontenac, can they set something up? They look for a set on the outside and a long spike. That one sails just out of bounds. We'll see another Napanee point. 4-1 now, 3-point lead for these Golden Hawks. As here we go, serving it up for the Hawks. That is number 9, Vienna Balance Hinch. Her height has been crucial for the Hawks so far in these first 2 sets.
Look at that! An ace came through for Balance Hinch. You said about using her height, and she does it right there with that jump serve. Her height being able to jump up and just use her power, just hit that one straight down, and that one also goes the Napanee way. Another ace rise. Balance Hinch taking over this third set. It's 6-1 here early on. And she'll step back up to the service line, and she'll send that one over. Kept up a little by Frontenac. Ooh, bit of a low one. They'll handle it, though. Send over a monster jam. Kept up, though, by Napanee. Napanee can send that one over hard. Kept up by the backcourt of Frontenac. They'll send over her own hit. Blocked out of bounds. That one goes the Frontenac way as Napanee just couldn't get enough fingers on it to send that one back the other way.
Stepping up now to serve it up for the Falcons. That is number 5, Corey Connors. As here comes Corey. Sends over a nice serve. It's handled easily by Napanee. Napanee looking to set something up for Sadie. Sadie, a monster jam. And we'll see a whistle. Looks like that was called on... Never mind. I assumed the referee was going to show us something there. But serving it up now for the Golden Hawks. That is number 3, Kaya Weiss. Kaya sends over a fantastic serve. Frontenac struggles to handle it a little bit. They're forced to send over a free ball. As here comes Napanee. A monster hit from the right side, and that one can't be handled by Frontenac.
What a phenomenal hit by Sophie Donnan. A player we haven't talked about much tonight, but she comes up huge with a massive spike there. And so Napanee up by 6. 6 points is a huge lead for the Golden Hawks. Can Frontenac somehow come away with facing adversity? A huge dig there, and the spike, but it's denied by the front court of Napanee. That's number 14, Andre Moore, using her height to send that one back over, and she'll go right to the service line. Yes, we'll see what Moore can do here after that monstrous block. Moore sends that one over, handled by the backcourt of Napanee. They'll send that one up to the center. She sends it close side to the middle. Great cape up, though, by the Falcons. They send over their own one, and that one finds the location. The Falcons cut the lead in half. It's 8-4.
The Falcons showing some adversity in the front court here. Monster spike right after a monster block. That's some big momentum-generating plays there, Jacob, as here we go. Serving it up now. It's the Falcons, as here comes the serve. Handled well by Napanee. Napanee sends over a monster spike of their own. An interesting dig goes right off the shoulder of a Falcons player. As Napanee, they'll be forced to launch something towards the net, but that one can't make its way over.
Have you ever seen that before? A successful shoulder dig? Phenomenal volleyball action right there. Frontenac comes away with the point. It's 8-5 now. And it'll be a Frontenac service. Moore will send that one over. Handled by the backcourt of Napanee. They'll send that one up. They're going to try to look for something here. Ooh, bit of an awkward situation there. Can't get around the pole. A game that was once 8-2 is 8-6 now. 2 points separate the two. The Falcons are feeling themselves, but the bench is still chanting hard for the Golden Hawks. Moore. Still at the service line. Gonna take her time and send this one over. She's been so clutch recently. That one goes flying out of bounds.
And I think you jinxed her, Jacob.
I think I did.
As here we go. Napanee point, just 3 points separate the two. 9-6 game in Napanee favor. As here comes Napanee, serving it up. That is Sadie Lupton. She's been phenomenal so far tonight. As here comes Lupton. Sends over a jump serve. That one, Frontenac struggles with it a little bit. They'll be forced to send over a long free ball. So here comes Napanee. They'll be forced to send over a free ball of their own, it looks like. And here we go. The Falcons can't handle that one. Diving for that free ball, and that one just sails straight into the mesh.
And so Sadie Lupton will step up to the service line as Napanee has hit 10 double digits for the Golden Hawks in a critical set for them. If they win this, they are your junior girls cast of champions, but it ain't over yet. Lupton will want that to happen, though, and that one is a phenomenal serve. Yes, you can call that one an ace. And 11-6 now, 5 points, still separating the two. Lupton, who's been the MVP in my remarks so far tonight. She's been amazing. Lupton will send this one over. It's another crucial one. A great hit, though, by Mark to send that one right back over, though. An opportunity here for Napanee taking advantage of this one. Ooh, that was kept up. A great hit there to keep that one up. And Napanee, Frontenac going to send over a free ball, but it's too much on it. Frontenac, we're so close to completing making the game back tied up again, but they've let Napanee take another exstantial lead, Rise. 6 separate the two.
Yeah, that was some excellent spatial awareness there from Sadie Lupton in the backcourt. She had her eyes on the ball in the sky, but still knew it was going out of bounds. As here comes Lupton with a serve, a phenomenal serve. Frontenac struggles with it and will ultimately let it fall as Napanee picks up yet another point. 7 points now separate the two. 13-6 Napanee favor as here comes Sadie Lupton once again at the service line. Here's Lupton now, taking her time, looking for where she wants to place this serve. As here's Lupton's serve. That one struggled to be kept up by Frontenac. Lupton has been absolutely phenomenal, and we will see a timeout called by Frontenac looking to ice this hot server.
It's much needed. This was an 8-6 game just moments ago. 2 points separating the two, and now it's 14-6. An 8-point lead going the Golden Hawks' way. Frontenac they haven't been able to come up with those big responses to the monstrous hits of Napanee. This is a huge timeout by Frontenac, Rias. Napanee, 11 points away from becoming champions. Frontenac, they need this set. No breathing room they have. They need it right now. And they need to come out of this timeout and try to figure something out. The only thing I've seen that's been a problem in the Napanee system, Rias, has been their miscommunication at times. When Frontenac plays wild, when they throw the unexpected things, Napanee seems to struggle a little bit. And if I'm Coach Reese Gowan, that's what I'm telling the team. That's what I'm telling the girls there on the bench.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Jacob. They got to keep throwing new things at this Napanee squad. And you know, Jacob, I think this Frontenac team has shown that they can keep up with this Napanee team. I think this set is going to come all down to determination. It's all about who wants it more right now, Jacob. As here we go, stepping up to serve once again, it's Sadie Lupton of the Napanee Hawks. As here comes Lupton, taking her time with it once again, looking where she wants to place the serve. We'll see a spinning jump serve. That one is kept up well by Frontenac, and they will send over a free ball. Napanee now sends over a free ball of their own, as here's Frontenac looking to set up a play. We'll see a monster spike. That one is controlled by Napanee, and Napanee sending over a free ball. That one sails just out of bounds, and we'll see a Frontenac point.
Yeah, it was a good point. It was. Frontenac able to handle that monster serve by Lupton and get her out of the service line. So Frontenac, we'll see if they could take advantage of this now. Addie Pixley will send that one over, but that one goes right into the net. 8 points separating the two now. It was a good point by Frontenac, but they need to get on a run. They can't afford to keep getting a point back and not getting it back, and not keeping the roll of points going.
So here we go, a big serve from Napanee, handled well by Frontenac. Frontenac sends over a spike, and that one's handled well by Napanee. Napanee, a monster spike, but that one sails just out of bounds. That was number 9, Vienna Balance Hinge. Her height has been phenomenal for this Golden Hawks team there in the front court. Pardon me, looks like that one was tipped, so that will go the Napanee way. So here comes Napanee, serving it up for the Hawks. That is number 5, Finley Paul. Finley Paul, an excellent serve, but is handled very well by Frontenac. Frontenac, they'll send over a deep push. That one is handled by Napanee. Napanee, a small tip from the outside, and it cannot be handled by Frontenac. What a phenomenal play. Looks like that was, number 2, Abby Kelsey with the tip, sending the ball straight to the open spot right in the middle of the Frontenac floor.
10 points separating the two. Frontenac taking another timeout, Rise. These timeouts haven't seemed to work, though, unfortunately, for them. The Golden Hawks are 8 points away from being crowned CASA champions. Pardon me. Yeah, 8 points away. My math is not wrong. My math is not wrong. 8 points away. Well, Frontenac is still at 7. 10 points separating the two. Frontenac. But something positive is that Frontenac did seem to have a bit of a comeback there in that very last set, Rise. They were down. Unfortunately, they just couldn't get it done because by the time they tried to make that huge comeback, well, Napanee was already at 24. They only needed one unlucky hit by the Falcons to get the win. And, well, if Frontenac can try to make some sort of comeback like that happen, then they can get back in this game. But they got to figure it out right now. They have ran out of chances to try and make the comeback happen. They're on their last bit of life here, Rias.
You're right, Jacob. It does seem like this Frontenac squad can make big things happen late in these sets. However, a 10-point differential here, Jacob. You can't help but think maybe it might be too little, too late, as both teams now taking the floor. Stepping up to serve for the Hawks. That is number 5, Finley Paul. Finley Paul, she's been fantastic from the service line so far. As here comes Paul. A big serve. Shanked by the Frontenac backcourt. Unfortunate. Napanee does extend the lead all the way to 11 points. They are now just 7 points away from taking home this CASA Finals championship. Finley Paul once again serving it up for the Hawks. Here comes Paul. Another big serve, and that one, unfortunately, is shanked once again by the Frontenac backcourt. It looks like they just can't get a handle on it, and they will take off the libero. In favor of another player, maybe a fresh mind, some fresh arms will be able to handle this ball better.
Yeah, that was back-to-back. Unfortunately, bad digs by the libero. That was Erica Mark who couldn't get that one up. So she gets replaced and trying to make something happen here for Frontenac. Golden Hawks with another monster hit. Frontenac can't handle that one. That's not, to be honest, that's not of lack of effort from any Falcons player. That's just a phenomenal spike there by the Golden Hawks. They are 5 points away from taking this championship. All they need is 5 more points. Counted by the backcourt. A bit of a net battle there, and Napanee wins it. 4 points away now. That timeout, Frontenac trying to take advantage of it. The last 4 points have went the Napanee way. That is what has happened after this timeout. Napanee will send this one over. Frontenac need to be good here. They're in the dire moments. That one hit up to the net. They will get that one up, but they will get it right back over to the Napanee side. The set, the spike, blocked!
Goodness me, Jake, a monster block from Frontenac. The fans are loving that one. Holy, now that point does go Frontenac way, and stepping up to serve for the Falcons, that is number 4, Leah Covert, as here comes Covert now. Covert sending over a phenomenal serve, but it is handled by the Napanee backcourt. They are forced to send over a free ball. Frontenac now handling that one well. A massive setter dump. The setter tips it straight down, and that one is a massive point for Frontenac.
Are we sure she should be a setter, Rias? She barely jumped there and set that one perfectly down. Phenomenal there by the Falcon setter. We'll go right back to the service line. Frontenac down by 12. Still in single digits here in the third set. They'll send this one over Napanee. So Frontenac with a free ball. Can they take advantage of this? The set is up. The spike is there. Blocked, but they get a second opportunity. Can they take advantage of this? Back over. That one's tipped. Still kept up by the Golden Hawks, though. Far side. The hit is there. It's hard, and the block goes out of bounds. Napanee point. They're 3 points away from taking this championship.
As here we go. Stepping up to the service line now for the Hawks. That is number 7, Sophie Donnan. As here comes Sophie. Sends over a good serve. Frontenac can't handle that one. And that is another point that goes Napanee's way. Just 2 points away now from securing this CASA Finals championship. So here we go. It's Sophie at the service line once again. Another big serve. That one, Frontenac struggles with a little. They'll be forced to send over a free ball. Napanee handles it well, but they're forced to send over a free ball of their own. Little bit of a miscommunication there on the Golden Hawks' part. We will see a Frontenac point. Frontenac does hit double digits now, 10 points, but it is still a 13-point differential as here we go. Frontenac lining up a serve. That one is handled easily by Napanee. Napanee setting up a big spike on the outside. A great dig by Frontenac, but that one sails just too far towards the stands, and that point will go Napanee way.
24-10. The Golden Hawks on game point. One more point will solidify them the championship. That's all they need. They send this one over. Handled by the backcourt of Frontenac. They'll need to be perfect. It's sent back over! Sadie Lupton with the winning spike. And the Napanee Golden Hawks are your junior girls CASA champions. Just like that, a phenomenal game by them. 3 sets is all is needed. Your champions, Napanee.
The Napanee players, the Napanee fans, they're all loving it on that side of the gym right now, Jacob, as here we go. Both teams now lining up to shake hands and thank the referees. What a phenomenal game we just witnessed, Jacob. A lot of it, Jacob, did look like it was all about Napanee, as it did seem like they were clearly the better team. However, we did see some flashes of greatness from Frontenac there with that almost comeback in the second set, and they had a couple of good runs of their own.
Yeah, Frontenac did have their runs where they looked phenomenal. They looked like they could make a comeback or make something happen, but overall, you could tell Napanee dominated this game. They did not look like They just looked like the team we've seen all season long. They've looked like the team that went 11-1. If you want to count playoffs, 13-1. And well, that's why they deserve the championship. One girl's name I want to mention though, Sadie Lupton. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal tonight. Absolute fire from the service line and absolute heat from when she spiked. And that's why the Napanee Goldenhawks, from phenomenal players like her, the phenomenal six, the primary six that played for most of that game for Napanee, just phenomenal volleyball players. And they were able to get the win pretty convincingly, I'd say. Frontenac, as we said, had their moments, but Napanee, just phenomenal.
Yeah, that was absolutely a convincing win, Jacob. A 3-0 clean sweep, a repeat of what we saw when these two teams faced off early on in the season. And yeah, you're right, Jacob. A huge stage like this, St. Lawrence Stadium, a lot of pressure on these young teams, and Sadie Lupton, just a shining star out there tonight. As here we go, we have a little medal ceremony going on. Both teams receiving their medals. Shiny golds for the Hawks, shiny silver for the Falcons.
Yeah, it's something not to hang your head to, Russ. As we mentioned, this Napanee team went 9-3 coming into the championship. They lost 3 games, meaning there's at least two other teams other than Napanee that could also beat there. That's beat this Napanee team. And so I believe they won both their playoff series, Rise, with sweeps. Just phenomenal. They really bunkered down in the playoffs, found the way they want to play volleyball, and made it here to the finals, but unfortunately just faced up against a really, really good Napanee team who was really hot coming into this game. And should not have any heads hanging low here. Silver is definitely something to be proud of.
Yeah, you're right, Jacob. You're right, Jacob. A lot of good from this Frontenac team this season. A lot to be proud of on their part there, making it all the way to the finals against this phenomenal Napanee team. That is awesome. As you can see, CASA Commissioner Paul down there. He's holding on to the CASA trophy, getting ready to hand it off to these Golden Hawks so they can hoist it high.
And here we go. Everybody receives their medal, so you know what that means next. It means the trophy ceremony. For these girls who have worked so hard throughout the whole season, the early practices, even the late practices, and the intense game situations, it all has to come together to get to a moment like this, and it certainly has. And here we go. It looks to be 2 girls to step up and take it. Who else than Sadie Lupton and Vienna Balance-Hinch. 2 girls who ran the front court and the back court of this Napanee team. And there it is, your junior girls CASA volleyball champions, the Napanee Goldenhawks.
What a sight we see here, Jacob. The Napanee Goldenhawks gathering around to hoist that trophy high. And yeah, you're right, Jacob. Who better to grab the trophy than Sadie Lupton and Vienna Balance-Hinch? They were absolutely dominant here tonight. And here we go. Looks like we'll see some photos now from both teams.
And ladies and gentlemen, that will do. We had a bit of a technical difficulty at the beginning. We get it going, and we get to see last 2.5 sets of phenomenal volleyball. Napanee, just the better team tonight. Let's hear it one more time for your CASA champions, the Napanee Goldenhawks. As we move over to senior ball, you do not want to miss it. KSS versus Sydenham in the Senior Girls Volleyball Championship. You know it's going to be a phenomenal game. Those girls, especially those senior girls, had hit really hard. And so, thank you so much for watching. Rias, any final remarks?
No final remarks, Jacob. Just that I'm super psyched we got to witness this awesome display of volleyball talent here tonight. And big congratulations to these Napanee Goldenhawks on the CASA victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. One more time for the Napanee Golden Actor Junior Girls Cast of Champions. We'll be back right after this, though, for Sydenham versus KSS Senior Girls around 7 o'clock. You will not want to miss it. I've been Jacob Ewing, joined alongside my Ryan Tennessee all night long. Remember, don't go anywhere. Senior Girls Volleyball up next. Thank you